Hi, everybody. I'm Dan. I ask myself almost every day, why am I drawn to YouTube? I have a lot of hobbies. I'm 68 years old. I don't know why, but something about YouTube draws me to it. I live in Iowa. I have a lot of other hobbies. I have a woodworking shop. I love to fish. I love uh, I live on a lake, so I kayak and bike and walk. I have a lot of activities that I partake in. I also love to mentor young managers for the company that I worked for the last 23 years of my life and try to impart some wisdom, I guess. I don't know what a better word would be. I know when someone that's been with a company for a long time leaves the company through retirement or for whatever reason, they take a lot of knowledge with them when they walk out the door. And I've been fortunate enough to be able to kind of stick around on a part-time basis and try to share some of that information with younger managers. And hopefully that helps them out too. More than any of those things, though, I love to travel. I really do. It's hard for me to sit still. Wanderlust, I think, is what they call it. For a long time, prior to my retirement, I had a bucket list of places that I wanted to go and experiences that I wanted to have in my life. And uh, about 2021, I lost my wife. She died of cancer after a 3-year battle, and it really threw me for a loop. So there were a few months of soul searching and trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And I gave it a lot of thought. And in came Kim, my significant other, my really a best friend in the whole wide world. And she came into my life at that time, and the two of us we both have that travel, that desire to travel in common among a lot of other things. So one of the things that we want to do is to get out and experience life. And so that's what we're trying to do here with this vlog. It seems weird to say, but I live in Iowa, and that's about as far from a cruise port as you can get in the United States. It's a long way. It's thousands of miles to the closest ones. And over the last 2 years, Kim and I have taken 5 cruises. We've gone on 2 or 3 long road trips. We've cruised primarily from Florida, and we've cruised a total of 53 nights. Today, as I'm speaking to you, this is the middle of August in 2025, and today we have 4 more cruises booked for another 45 or 50 days, and we're really looking forward to doing that. As of right now, we've sailed on, like I said, 5 cruises on 3 different cruise lines. We have 4 more cruises booked on 3 additional cruise lines. So we're not locked into only cruising. We love to travel. We love everything about travel. We just came home from a short 4 or 5 day trip across Iowa to get to Galena, Illinois, which is a historic town in northwest Illinois. And as part of that trip, we stopped in breweries and wineries, a distillery. We stayed in hotels that were 170 years old. I mean, they're just classics. We love that style, that old world feel, if you want to think about it. Both of the hotels were built about the time of the Civil War, so they're not new by a long shot. And they have quirks. Every one of them is different, but they're a lot of fun. So when I think about what we want to do with this channel, this YouTube channel, is we want to try to bring our experiences and our outlook to YouTube through video and share that information with you. If we can do something to something that helps you as a viewer, as somebody that is thinking about cruising, if we can bring some information to you that makes it better for you, we're down with that. That's what we want to do. We just want to share our experiences. So we have plans to take road trips in addition to the cruising. A couple of years ago, we took a week and drove down the, it's called the Great Mississippi River Byway, I think is what it's called. It traces or parallels the Mississippi River from Itasca State Park in Minnesota, which is where the headwaters of the Mississippi River are. Follows it all the way to Venice, Louisiana on the south end, where the Mississippi River empties out into the Gulf. So we made it from Itasca State Park down to how far did we make? We made it down into Illinois to Quincy, Illinois, and that was where the first week ended. We still have that much remaining. We still have to go from Quincy all the way to Venice, past New Orleans, and we would like to do that in the next year or two maybe, and again document that trip. So we've got a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of things that we want to try to do, a lot of traveling that we enjoy, that we're looking forward to, bucket list stuff that I was talking about earlier. We each have our own bucket lists. Kim would like to go to New England and check out that area, maybe have some seafood along the ocean. We don't have an ocean here in Iowa, so it's it's another trip that we're both looking forward to. So I hope through all of these videos that you come along with us, and don't be afraid to ask questions. If there's something that you would like to know and we have an opportunity to gather that information, we would love to share it. So until we meet, I'm Dan, and follow us on our YouTube page.